What's about Minds PTS? I'm looking to play some more Clash Royale gameplay. Never mind, not Clash of Clans. The fuck am I talking about? Prince connects, but that's totally fine. Just trying to make a lot of damage that level 2 Prince can do. But this guy has a Pekka spam deck. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Because look, he rushed him outside with me Pekka. He should have used the counter the Valkyrie. That would have been such a good play. Because I had Rocket, of course, and I took him out for a decent looks trade. Valkyrie's 1, 2, 3. 3 smacks doing over 500 damage to the tower, which would value. Now server lagged and I only managed to zap 3 minutes. That was not intentional. My intention was that the entire horde. But of course the server lagged and of course I kind of screwed up that play. Next to clean up the goblins from the barrel. Now let's come in terms of me making his comeback. Now the 2 barbarians in front are weak, but the Valkyrie ended up does dying, but she ended up taking out the skeleton army along with that too. So okay, so I played alone. Stop doing this. Alone gun barrel and the skeleton army to take out the mini Pekka that was gonna end up getting like these 2 hits on the tower. Even under rage, the skeleton army managed to do over 100 damage to the tower with that 2 skeletons smacking it. Actually, no, wait, what am I talking about? No, they're not, because they're only level. I can't remember what level they were, but just go back in the video and just let me know in the comments. Gun barrel in the back, I kind of lagged again, and of course I fat fingered the. Of course, I'm pretty sure I fat fingered that too. I'm not 100% though. Of course, the barrel did over 440 damage to the tower. If my mouse is, yeah, my mouse is right, yeah. Zap the horde this time, but missed 2 minions. And they do over 200 damage to the tower. Oh, barbarian! Look at his value Rocket here. He used rage, and of course Rocket, and of course Rocket. Confident I can. He keeps pressuring me with this, but of course I play a knight to take out the barrel, which is a complete. Now I had to make a negative look straight here, but of course that is fine. It still has me in the it puts me in an advantage too. Zapping the horde, so it must kill 1 shot each of them. I had a bit of a rocket so I can get the game tied up. Sorry, the camera's a bit blurry. Skeleton army to wrap up the barrel. Never mind. Sorry, and of course putting in an elixir advantage. Now puts me at 1 elixir. He's at an elixir advantage right now because I played the Valkyrie. Now look at this play. I could not afford that. I could afford the damage in the barrel, but not that many pickup. That would have been game if he had that connected. If I didn't have the knight. Of course, gun barrel. I had to make another. This is like my only counter to him anyway, so I had to let the Prince connect. And of course, a level 3 Pekka that is deadly. So I backed him up skeleton army. I could afford the hit of that one mini Pekka. Of course, I had another knight on the 1v1. That could take up 3 shots at level 6, but that was a level 5 Pekka, so mini Pekka. Of course, that last musketeer shot and ends up winning the game, and that was game. Now this guy is running it's a double hog, it's a mirror hog balloon deck. Now I really have no idea why it is, but of course just go along with it, I guess. I do have a bit of a little disadvantage, but that doesn't mean anything. Levels don't matter. It just depends on how you play, how good you are at Clash Royale itself. Because of course I didn't have the ability to pull the hog, because I'm pretty sure I assumed he had the balloon, since balloon is pretty meta, but at this point. Now I was wanting to give value on the 2 musketeers, but I only managed to hit the level 6 one, which is still a positive elixir, which is actually still good. Now he's a point something elixir advantage over me, so now he's at a +4 advantage since I just played the musketeer. Zaps it. He shouldn't have zapped my skeleton. He shouldn't have zapped that. Shouldn't save for my skeleton army when I used it to try to counter his hog. Of course, I have to pull with the. I was like, I was gonna pull with that, but no. I had to zap the horse so I can cycle back, so I can cycle my. Of course, the comp takes out my tower, but I had the last Valkyrie tank that last minion. Oh my god, that was actually an MVP play. Now with the somewhat elixir advantage, I rushed in with a skeleton. That idiot literally tried to scar me a Valkyrie. You shouldn't play the skeleton arm in the back. We'll take the barrel, but you could have. Now here, he shouldn't have zapped the barrel, which would have weakened them up. Which would have weakened them up enough side. I couldn't afford the damage from the level 6 musketeer side of the skeleton army. Now, the last two skeletons, they managed to connect 3 shots. That's nearly 3. That's nearly 100 damage right there. And then of course, I finish up the tower. Now I got level 7 mini horde. Now this is where I had to make a negative. I had to make a negative elixir trade by zapping the horde, but I had an underlevel musketeer, so they wouldn't be one shot at. So balloon was coming right at the bridge, so I played the balloon and skeleton army, which together that was actually successful. The plans put me ahead by a crap ton of elixir with that zap too. So I mistimed that musketeer Valkyrie barrel combo. Look at that value rocket, musketeer and skeleton army. 6. That's actually a really good pop. That was an easy elixir trade right there. But of course, he's at a +1 elixir advantage for some reason, but I have no idea why. But I zapped the horde again. And of course, this is where he plays his hog, a dragon hog combo, which is pretty darn deadly since the baby dragon is splank. I pulled the Inferno Tower. It was already the baby dragon locked on since I had a knife down. Sudden death time, boys, and of course had that. He counters that perfectly, but never mind. I mistimed the hogs. I mistimed the skeleton army, so the hog does get a smack on the tower, which is 100% fine since I can afford it on that one tower, and that is game. The reason why I laughed there was only because he ended up zapping his own king tower, which was stupid, which is pretty stupid. But frankly, this is all I have to show. This is basically all I have to show you, but really the basis of this Night Rocket deck is that you want to defend as much as possible. You don't want to overcommit on defense, but you want to make positive trades whenever you can. Like for saying, if they have a low mini horde, they're not supporting it. Zap it at the bridge. They won't. Yeah, if you can afford to smack off the tower, that's fine. The Inferno Tower is mandatory in this deck since it takes out all. The deck completely counters them giant decks. It is kind of weak to graveyard. It's somewhat weak to graveyard. Of course, if you place that with poison, that would be a. It's actually better. It's actually no, never mind. It's actually because if you're fair. Skeleton army, it's actually not weak to graveyard since skeleton army is just countered, but you most likely will pack a zap or arrows to take them out, or poison, so that's the reason why the Valkyrie's there, so. The Knights also is used to take out stuff like, just pull stuff like the Prince and all that for tanking stuff like, the Goblin Barrel and all that, and that's, because the base of the deck, you want to be Elixir Advantage and rush it with a tank barrel combo, all the time. Because that deck salutes everything, can counter everything, nearly every deck. Besides, it's somewhat weak to Expo. It really depends on how they play it. That's the thing, though. It depends on how they play. So. But really, the Valkyrie is used for taking out swarms and tanking the barrel as well. It's good for pulling stuff like Skeleton Army and all that. They're trying to use Desperate. That can also take care of Skeleton Army, but I didn't really use them that off because since I have Valkyrie, I can just send it for a counter push. It's not. Valkyrie is a better counter than Zap. Yeah, it's going to put you at like a -1 elixir advantage. It's going to put you at a minus. It's going to give your opponent a +1 elixir advantage, but the counter push option is real. The counter push option is there. I suggest you really take him. This deck is pretty high skilled. It really depends on what deck. It really depends on the playstyle. The playstyle and how they play and what type of deck, like what archetype they're using. Minor poison can counter this deck somewhat good if you don't have me Pekka or Knight in the deck. Me Pekka, I prefer Knight since he's a little bit cheaper and plus he moves slower, so it's more viable to set up for a big push. But really, you don't. If you man an Elixir Branch, you want to pressure the other lane. If they play something like a Hog or something like that, throw everything on the other lane, cycle to your Inferno Tower if you can. But usually usually use Skeleton Army to take out the Hog. But if you misplay and you play like one tile, you have to place it right in front of him. Play one tile. Like as soon as he's like mid Skeleton Army, he's gonna get middle Skeleton Army. He'll get a smack on the tower, which the Warthog that he did over like 200. He did as much as like a Giant's Punch did. 219 damage. Sorry. But really, the base of this deck is like you just want to defend and meet that Elixir advantage and counter push and push with, of course, to get chip and of course chip away with Gun Barrel. You can send it alone if you want to. It's not going to be as effective. But when the Gun Barrel is down, the King Tower is activated, and there's a Gun Barrel played, it's guaranteed to get like 2 or 3 stabs off, but it's not reliable. I repeat, it's not reliable. Since it's one reason why you want to play if the tower is down and you want to play another barrel combo and go for that 2 crowner rather than 3 crowner, which the deck is it's not only percentage around 3 crowning, it's more getting that 1 tower or 2 the 2 towers. You would want to place a Knight if you're mid game and it's not double elixir yet, but you're at elixir advantage after like a giant push or whatever, you defend cheaply. You can place a Knight. Place a Knight or Valkyrie in the mid, like direct at the right smack dab in the middle of the kill zone, and then rush in that barrel. You have to. In quick succession, it tanks the tower, and the gun barrel will decimate the tower if it's left ignored. But simple arrows can take it out, and then you can just use something like, I don't know, a Knight or something to take out the Valkyrie. But literally, this meta is actually a little bit easier since we had balance changes last October. I was going to make a video about that, but of course I completely forgot what the hell that happened. But one of the biggest changes was that Sparky got a change. His damage got nerfed to 1100 from 1300, and of course his charge time is being decreased from 5 to 4 seconds. And now Sparky didn't need it. Sparky needs to revert back to that. Because Sparky's not a bad card in my opinion. He's not. He's actually pretty damn powerful if he can slip through the cracks. Kind of like the Inferno Dragon if it locks onto a tower and they have nothing that can counter it. And of course, Can card managed to get like a 5% health boost. Give it so if I want one extra Mega Knight swing, which is completely useless in my arena, but this is basically all I have to show you, and I'm sorry, I blew a fucking hair off the goddamn camera. But this is basically all I have to show you. Stay tuned for more quality wrestling.